Well, good afternoon. Welcome to my live painting show, Wet Paint. I'm streaming through Facebook and YouTube, and then I'm streaming through another device, my phone, on Instagram. So, welcome. Now, if you are on Facebook, let me find it here. If you are on Facebook or watching on YouTube, please enter your name and where you're from so that I can know who's here. Well, welcome, Hertzkex. Don't know you, but I'm glad to have you. Welcome. So, as we go along, perhaps some more will join in. I hope so. By the way, I haven't been on here for quite a while. I don't know, it's been 2 or 3 weeks, maybe a little bit longer. So I thought, I need to go on today. Now, you may have already missed my Black Friday sale, which ended last night at midnight. Maybe you missed it, maybe you didn't, and you just didn't want to purchase anything. But anyway, I encourage you, go back to my website and look at my sale page. And, you might find something that you like for a Christmas gift or a gift for yourself. And you want to be ordering it right now as soon as possible. I'm going to say within the next 7 days, so that you will get it before Christmas to give as a gift. Hello, Seeking Seb. Seeking Seb. I've seen you before. Welcome, my friend. So anyway, let me get started. I have already started on this canvas somewhat. This is a canvas that I stretched myself. It is 50 inches on the long side by 36 on the short side. There's my wife. Hi, Pam. Anyway, I stretched it myself, and then I made some marks on it first, which you may have already seen that canvas where I had made some marks. Then I started painting in acrylics, and then on top of the acrylics, I've done some oils, and they're not quite dry. You can see by my fingertips. I just touch the canvas. Where's the camera? I forgot where the camera is. There it is. It's over there. Anyway, I touched the surface, so I've got some green paint on my fingertips. So I'm going to make some more marks on the canvas, just to have a little bit of fun. And I've got a white pastel here, oil pastel. So let's just make some fantastic marks. Now, these may get covered up. I don't know. Or they may show through. I don't know. We'll find out, won't we? So, oops, broke it. It's typical of me. Now I got a yellow one. Let's see what that looks like. Ooh, I like that. That shows up nicely against the darker colors. So, just put some marks on there. How's that? All right. I also have a black marker. Let's see what that does. I don't want to do too much of the black because it can really take over and detract from the painting. So we don't want to do that. Anybody else joined yet? Nope. So you're either being quiet or you don't want to acknowledge your presence. Either way, it's up to you. I don't care. If you've watched me before, you know that I like to use palette knives to apply paint to the canvas. Now let's see what we can do with this palette knife. I've got a fairly large one. Well, it's wide. The blade is wide. See the wide blade? You can see the wide blade, but it's not very long. But I like it. It's controllable. Okay. can probably hear my canvas hitting the wall. It's my makeshift easel, a wall easel. I put several sizes on here. I don't know how well you can see it, but up above, I've got another level so I can raise it up if I'm working on the bottom, or I can lower it if I want to work on the top. So I've got 3 different levels to hang the canvas from, which is kind of fun. Okay, let's see, where else can we go? What else can we do? Ooh, look up there. If you watched me before, you also know that I love a blended green. I rarely use a green out of a tube or out of a jar, because I use so much blue, I can actually add, that's weird. I'm getting paint all over the floor here. So, bear with me. Sorry about that. Don't want to track it all over. So anyway, what I was saying, you can get some very nice greens by blending yellow with blue. And I use a lot of blue. So, in fact, right now on my palette, I've got 3 shades of blue. I have phthalo blue, I've got cobalt blue, and I've got Prussian blue. Prussian blue is really dark. You can see a little bit of it there. And the cobalt blue is kind of a bright blue. See how bright that is? Now look how that blue is blending with that yellow to create a nice green, a different shade of green. I love that. I love that green. And let's do that. And then this is the phthalo blue. So, you know, it's just a different color. It's more transparent. So you can see some of those lines coming through. See the white coming through there? Let's see how it's blending with that yellow again. Love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, let's get some of this color. Now, because this is a different yellow, when it blends with the blue, it's going to be a totally different green. The yellow I'm applying is a ochre, an ochre green. I mean, ochre green, ochre yellow. Sorry about that. And you see how it's got a darker shade of green than the previous ones I put up there. Now let's actually use some green. This is a yellow green that I'm going to use here. See? Now if I blend that with the blue, again, another shade of green. Anyway, okay, that's enough. That's enough lesson on the greens for right now. Anyway, you get the idea. But you may have already had that idea. You may not have needed to get it from me. All right, let's do some more red. And when that red blends in, you get some nice violet. how colors interact with one another, and you get a various shades of colors. For instance, now I've got some red on there. I put some yellow. I didn't put enough yellow. I don't know. Yeah, just a little bit white in that. See what it does. Oh, a lot going on there, which I don't necessarily want. So let's lay that down. And kind of like that. You know, I like this little green line that's going right through here. Don't know how well you can see that, but there's a little green line right through here. And it's broken up from this green by kind of a bluish red, kind of that violet color. Now, that may not stay there. I may cover that up entirely. But we'll leave it for the time being. See that white, those white lines coming through there? By the way, I am using oils right now. So like I said previously, I did some work with acrylic. But now I've switched to oils. Love the texture of the oils and actually the ending result of the oil paints. I think it has more depth, gives more depth to the painting. And also, whoops, sorry about that, but I'm going to lose you people who are over here on Instagram because my battery is getting low. So if I lose you, hello, Callie. I can't pronounce the name. Well, anyway, CALEWISMAR Marfley, join. Hello. Anyway, if I lose you, switch over to Facebook because I will be on Facebook. I'm on there now. Charlie, welcome, Charlie. Thanks for clarifying that for me. I still don't know your name or how to pronounce that whole name. I think I want some of this up here. By the way, when I stretch the canvas, I stretched it as a gallery wrap. So there's 1.5 inches on all 4 sides. And I painted those black before I ever painted anything on the canvas itself. think I lost that green. No, it's still there. Partially. Amy or Amica, one of the two, join. Hi, welcome. I warn you, my battery's going to go dead on the phone, but you can switch to Facebook when it goes dead. I think I want some of this down the side here. For those of you who don't know, I also produce and host a podcast. It's called The Artist's Voice. I empower artists to share their stories and talk about their art. This morning I just did the 87th episode of the show. So you can find that on most podcast platforms. I think it's on Apple Podcast, but you can also find it on my website for the show, which is www.theartistvoice.info. Give it a listen. I think you'll enjoy it. Last Monday, I actually interviewed a dancer, actress from Buenos Aires, Argentina. It was delightful. She was very entertaining. So, like most of my guests are, they're pretty entertaining. I've also got some black on my palette, so let's work that in a bit. Anybody have questions, comments? You're welcome to make questions and comments. I love to interact with people when I'm painting. Indiana Pan joined. Welcome, Indiana. I'm going to lose you because my battery's going dead. But switch over to Facebook. I'm on there. Also, like that, I apologize for that. I should have checked my battery life before I plugged in, but I didn't do that. You're just gonna have to bear with me. Still there? I only have 10% left. Oh, what time is it? I don't know. Let's see. Oh. I am going to move this up to the next level. So it makes it easier for me to work on the bottom portion of the canvas. How about that? How about let's get a different palette knife. Now I've got one that's kind of, pointed. See? So it's pretty versatile. Get some drips going. I like drips. Nice. Very intuitive and spontaneous. That's what I like. I don't like this up here. Too much of a side blue. So let's get some orange in there. Possibly some red as well. Put that up. Yeah, that's better. I used up all the paint on my palette, so I'm going to have to get some more paint. Bear with me a minute here. That's better. Very nice. Love it. So what do you think, people? I think I'm about done for the day. I think I need to live with this for a while and see how I like it. August Robata. Welcome, and I'm just about finished here, my friend. Sorry about that. I should have come earlier. But I think I'm finished with it for the day. And like I say, I'm going to live with it for a while. Now, if you like this piece, I have a lot more on my website at www.jerryhardestystudio.com. So go there and take a look. And in the meantime, I will be doing a flash sale later this week. So watch for the announcement of that. On the flash sale, I'll be offering probably about 3 pieces that will be available for 24 hours only for a certain discount. And it will be a nice discount. It'll be well worth your while to attend. So please join me when I do that. Like I say, I will be announcing it on my website, or I'm sorry, on Facebook. So watch for that announcement, the date and time. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching today. Have a good day. Stay safe, wear your mask, and watch social distancing.